Welcome to our session on working smarter, not harder. And let me go ahead and pull up our presentation. So just a quick introduction. My name is Janae Smith. I am the online high school coordinator. And today I have Shannon Davis. She's our online Spanish teacher helping me out. And then Tracy McGuire has been our eyes and ears and our feedback comrade to make sure that we are reasonable in our time frame and what we want you guys to take away from our presentation today. So welcome. Our presentation is work smarter, not harder. And we're going to go over a couple tools that we use to just have the computer do a lot of our work for us and not that my children do a lot of the work. So just a couple of housekeeping items. Make sure to mute your mic, but feel free to use it if you have any questions. I'm also going to enable our chat box. Let me move my web links tool over, and we will go from there. So welcome, everyone. Okay, give me a green check if everybody can see my slide moving and progressing. In our Adobe room. Okay, so is everyone, okay, everyone can see my slide progressing, great. So here's what we're going to be looking at today. We're going to be looking at a Linoit overview. So Shannon's going to give us a Linoit overview. Then I'm going to give you guys an AutoCrate overview. And then we're going to spend the most of our time actually diving in and setting those up to give you guys a little bit of opportunity to play around with those two different tools and kind of see, you know, if it's something you would use, how you would use it, and just to let the computer do a lot of your work for you. So from your reaction, I know that we're feeling a little overwhelmed today. We've had a ton of great information presented to us. But has anybody ever felt like this? I know I have definitely felt like this. It says staying ahead of the avalanche. I know, I know a lot of us have families. I have 4 kiddos of my own, and just trying to balance everything and stay ahead of everything and all that. Dario, Dario, never. It sometimes feels like I'm not ahead and the avalanche has crashed down on me for sure. So we want to help you put in some tools and systems so you can stay ahead of the avalanche of our workload. Okay, so what we're going to do now, so I'm going to turn the time over to Shannon. She's going to take just a couple minutes to overview Linoit. And so she's going to show what Linoit is. It's a great Post-it tool that you can use. The website for it is in our web links box. So if you go to the web links box and you click on Linoit Home, it'll take you to the home page to create an account. But Shannon is going to share with us just some awesome ways that she uses it to help herself stay organized. And with the tasks and everything. So I'm going to mute myself, turn off my camera, and Shannon, go ahead. Okay. So can everybody hear me? Yes. Okay. Do I put my camera on? Does it matter? Okay. So the way that thank you. The way that I work with Linoit is that I keep it all the time. And so I have my Google Calendar. Well, I have my personal calendar for my family stuff, and then I have my Google Calendar always there for other people to access. And then I have a written list that I write down, which I'll get to later. But I keep Linoit all the time because it's basically something that you can share. You can create different boards, and you can share it with different people. You can share it with your team. You can share it with your students. You can share it with your family.
But the way I like to use it is that to help me remember the tasks that I have to do every day. So I'm going to go over Janae's point that she wrote in the PowerPoint. So Lino can be a great way to stay organized and not miss deadlines. This is absolutely true. Organized by week, day, task, and subject. And sometimes I even organize. I have a sticky note that says Janae. So I organize by Janae, and I also organize by the month. One way to use it to meet deadlines is to organize by the week and the day, and also by the month, because we have those LP, the learning periods, that we have to take attendance. And I'm going to get into that because what I also do is I create different stickies for like the workflow, so that I don't have to always go back and try to find where the workflow is. I sort of take my own notes. So I'm going to screen share it. Keep docs and recordings open for the week, running lists and directions. Okay, so I think, yeah, I'm going to share my screen. Let's see. Okay. And then, can everybody see that? Don't judge, because it's like I haven't, like, I haven't updated it.
Really there we go. We can see it now.
Okay, so I color-coded. You have these little Post-it notes over here, and I did my Monday routine, my Tuesday routine, and my Wednesday routine, etc., etc. And then here, it was like, so this was like last week, so I did like the weekly routine. And then I have like a little thing of like links to save, Learning Lab ideas as they come across when I'm thinking about them. Monthly, Janae, and then this great, see, okay, so here's the really great thing about it is that you can slide down forever with it, right? And so I created the gray for like attendance, like how do I do attendance, how do I do truancy, how do I send a welcome email, because I just started, well, like last September 2018, so I needed to keep all of these notes. LP attendance signing forms, like for me these are like all my notes on the tasks that I have to do in the gray, but I like to keep it like this. So I don't, if we want to, okay, let me just show you how it works a little bit. So you click on this little thing and you can edit it, and then I can say, oh, okay, so on Monday, this is my routine: check workplace, truancy tracker form, grading and SIS, high school meeting at 9, check emails, check on scholars, create plans for Spanish, reminder for Learning Lab, tweet, tasks, and that. So like that would be something that I would go through every day, all the time, every Monday. But I need to keep it in one place. And the reason why I like Linoit is because, or as opposed to Google Keep, is because it's all here. So I have like a clear picture of it, and I can create different boards if I want. So I can see everything. And when I started, like, I don't know, in August, learning how to do like Google Keep, I didn't find that it was very user-friendly. I didn't think that because I couldn't see like all my sticky notes everywhere. So this you can see everything. So, and then I put like my homeroom teacher responsibilities. So when I log on to this, I do this every day. Every single day I keep it open because I'm like, okay, what did I not do today? There's something, oh, I didn't check workplace. Right? Look, I have check workplace every single day. Well, maybe not Thursday and Friday. I need to add it, but check reminder for Learning Lab, reminder email. Then on Thursday, because my Learning Labs are on Wednesday, so on Thursday, okay, make sure that the recordings are posted, attendance, the activity log, schedule the activity log, all of these things that we have to do every week. So I keep them there. And then other things that come up that are not on a regular, like weekly basis, I write them down on a piece of paper. But this just helps me stay really organized. And so I don't know, Janae, do you want them to create a board, or? Oh, let me show you something.
We are gonna have them create a board, but not quite yet.
Okay. What's really cool about this is that, so I put my family, like, I'm not going to go here. I'm going to go to my page. Is that when you, let me log out of it. Log out. So what's really awesome about Linoit is that here you are on the home page, and all you have to do is hit the Google. You don't even have to remember your username or your password login, and there we are. And then I just go into this, and there it is. And I can do that from any laptop. As long as I am logged in to my Compass Charter account, because it's connected to Gmail, this is all connected to Gmail. So I don't even have to remember any password or anything. So,
great. Thank you so much, Shannon, for sharing that. And we are going to go into having you guys create your own.
Okay.
So, thank you, Shannon. Wonderful overview. And we have that Linoit link there in the web links page. I don't know. I don't think it's part of Google Suite. It was its own thing.
No, but it's kind of all of those things that you can always use your Facebook account or your Google account to log into. Once you've signed up with your Google account, you don't need to remember your login and password anymore because it connects it.
Thanks, Shannon. Hold on, I'm looking for. It doesn't look like my slide with the AutoCrate stuff is here. So that's wonderful. I don't know what happened to it.
You just go to the Linoit and just sign up, and then start messing around with it.
It's so weird. So yeah, we're gonna. Okay, so I want to take a look too. So we're going to look at Linoit, and then we're going to look at AutoCrate, and then we're going to kind of link the two together. And I had a whole PowerPoint here for AutoCrate. So let me pull it up. I don't know what happened to the slide. Oh. Okay, you know what? I don't know where the slide is, but let's just do this. You guys, we're super excited about Linoit, so let's start with that, and then if we have time, we'll go over to AutoCrate, because I love AutoCrate because you can. Okay, so with AutoCrate, you can set up Google Docs and Google Forms to automatically put the information in from the Google form will automatically populate into the Google Doc, so you'll already have it ready. So it's a really great tool in using Google Forms, Google Sheets, and Google Docs. So we'll get to that in a little bit, but I know we're really excited about this Linoit. So let's go ahead and just dive into it. I cannot find hold on. I'm losing my different links. So I'm looking for here it is. There we go. Looking for my web links box. All right, so let's go ahead and just dive into this a little bit because I think we're all really excited to see what this looks like. So what you're going to do first is you're going to go ahead and create a free account. Oh, let me turn my camera back. You're going to create a free account, and then you are going to log in with your CCS email. And whoops, can you guys hear me okay? And then you just set up your account. So I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes to do that. When you guys come back from setting up your account, will you give me a smiley face laughter button? It's right there where the little man raising his hand is. So first off, let me grab the link for you guys. You should be able to click right on the document. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and browse you. There we go. Browse you there. So go ahead and now that I've browsed you there, or thank you, Miss Davis, for browsing, or Teresa, go to where at the bottom where it says log in with Google. And then it will prompt you to choose your Gmail account. And like Shannon said, that's really great to be able to do that because then you don't have to remember your passwords. I don't know about you guys, but I still kind of struggle with organizing my passwords. So that Google training and the Ludo training has been really great to help give us some tools for that password. So go ahead and take a minute and set up your account. When you're done, give me a laughy face. And then I know that you got that you've set up your account. You can sign up. Go ahead and sign up. You should be able to, it's a free version, just sign up. And, you know, might as well. Let's get hands-on learning with it. So when you're back, give me a smiley face.
I would say sign up, and then if you can create one Post-it note, whatever you want to create.
Yeah, we're going to go to that in a minute too.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Thanks. Sign up or associate with a Google account. So you can sign up with Google. So do you see the little screenshot? So it says create a free account. So the first one is to log in, and then you can just hit the Google and it will help you sign up. And I see hands raised, but I'm assuming you guys are trying to click on the little happy face. But if you have a question, you want to use the mic, feel free to jump on. So if you use Google, and then to sign up, you need to create a password. This is just mine. Oh, and excuse the typo in the presentation. Okay, we're going to move on. Someone has their mic on. Don't forget to turn your mics off. That's okay. I know it's probably my camera. I'm probably kicking everyone out. Okay. So the next thing we want to do is create a canvas for today's practice. I want you to make a canvas based on a scholar. So you'll go to, and there's the screenshot. So click on New Canvas. That's that little box once you sign in, and then name it by a scholar. So you can just create it and call it Jane Doe. And I know we have online options, info services, all that on here. So info services, trust me, just bear with me because I want to show you how to use these different tools too to kind of get things to automatically populate for you. So create a canvas and name it Jane Doe. We'll be real original here today. Once you've created your canvas, come on back and give me a red disagree. And I know that you've created your canvas. Oh, you're stuck on username. So Wendy, just to let you know, I just put like J Smith. I think it's my username. The details. I'm going to create a new canvas. Yeah, just leave the default details right now because we're going to take a look at those too. Oh, good idea, Christy. So Christy's K. Smith. I don't know why K. Smith. I think I had to add to my J. Smith too. She added CCS to the end, so that should help too. Awesome. So once I get all those, give me a red X. I know we're all on the same page. where to name. Okay, so Angela, I'm going to go back one slide. So we've gone to the website, we've signed up, right? If you go to Google, then it will send you to the username, email address, and language, and then you sign up. How to name the Canvas? We're just going to name it by scholar today. Just name it Jane Doe. Because we're going to go over and see how we can use this not only as an organizational tool like Shannon shared, but also as a way to stay organized with our families and whatnot too. Where to do the on the gray box for creating, yeah. So you go to create a new canvas, and then, did I skip a step here? Hold on, I'm going to share my screen. I think I skipped a step. So I go to create new canvas. Oh, it should automatically pop up. There we go. That's why. So if I go to, so mine automatically popped up. Do you guys see that? Double check, make sure. Yep. So I go to create new canvas. I click on this little box right here. And then here we go. And I'm just going to click in the box and type Jane Doe. And while you're setting it up, you can choose a different background color. While we're here too, why don't you guys go ahead and click on, you can, let's see, click on show stickies to everyone just for right now because of the way, what we're going to use this for. And then scroll to the bottom and create canvas. How to inform info from Leanowit. Okay, so Angela, go, so you are on, does it look like this? Angela? So if that's where you are, you go down here to the bottom. Okay, actually no, you go to, yeah, there's a little home back here. You can't see it, it's really small, but if you click there, whoops. Oh my goodness, of course I'm telling you that and it's not happening. Let me see. You're just a step ahead, so if you maybe can go back, my glasses on, home is on the right, works. Oh, thank you. So if you are here, the home on the right, oh, here it is, right here, this little home button right here. So do you see where it says main? There we, and you click home, it will take you back to this page. Okay, all right. Angela's with us, awesome. Okay, so now you have made your Jane Doe check-in, or Jane Doe canvas, okay? Yep, let's take a look at those. The choices on the bottom here, Christy, or on the bottom of the Post-it, because we're going to take a look at those closely. When creating. Oh, sure, we can go, let's go back. So show this canvas on the dock, create a sticky via email, check email address after canvas is created, and generate RSS for this canvas. And I can't remember RSS, but these are just kind of like the defaults. I want to make sure that I can create a sticky via email too, because then it will link with emails if I want to have it kind of read from my email and all of that too. So there is a ton, and to be honest with you, there is a ton that this does. Because I know we're super overwhelmed today, we're just going to kind of touch on like the basics of it. Yeah, so it just defaults yes to all of that. So if I share it with everyone, it will go there. If you list here just for your private use, that's fine too. there's just, yeah, there's a ton that this can do. So it's not to make everybody run screening. We're just going to focus on a little bit today. Okay, so everybody go into your Jane Doe canvas. Yeah, so actually, you know what? It should be, I was getting it confused. It should be, let's go back here, sorry. It should be private use, and then you should be able to still email it out. Because you want to be able to email it and share it with families if you need to, with a family. Okay, so everybody click on your Jane Doe canvas. And we're going to go ahead and create our first sticky. So you have different colors that you can choose from over here on the right. Whoops. Whoops. So you want to decide which color, okay, what am I going to use? So today what we're going to be looking at is we're going to be looking at a specific scholar and specific scholar check-ins. So this is my scholar, Jane Doe, and I am going to go ahead and schedule my check-in with this family. Okay, so I'm going to copy and paste all of what I have here in the chat box if you want to use it, because the Google form that we're going to be looking at is also on here. So first things first, choose which color. So for example, if I'm going to want to organize my family check-ins, or for online teachers, my parent-teacher conferences, or for informational services, a daily, scholars who still have outstanding enrollment documents, or scholars who don't have a POR. Okay, I'm going to try to make this well-rounded for all of departments. Click on the sticky note. Click on the color you want, and you can type in what you want it to say. So go ahead and just kind of play around with this and make a sticky note. The link doesn't link up. It should. Well, you might need to like move it around maybe, but does it actually, it should link. Yeah, it doesn't show it right away, but once you click save, there it goes right there, okay? How do I get them to show? Lynn, they're nowhere on your canvas.
I don't know if you can hear me. I can see the box up on the upper right-hand corner that's brown with the different colors sticking out.
That sounded weird on my end. So, Lynn, if you click save, is it disappear? Lynn had a really, I don't know if you have your headset on, Lynn, but it was a really scary voice. You just had. It was really deep. For you guys that know, Lynn is very, very nice and not scare your creativity.
Man, you sound like somebody who was scaring you. Sorry. It's nice to laugh, though.
Oh, it's almost lunchtime. Okay. So, Lynn, if you mind, just kind of keep playing around with that. So I wanted to kind of show you guys a little bit of what this does. So, so I'm going to delete this one because I actually already have this post. Let me, oh, hold on. There we go. Actually, okay. So here's my post. Along the bottom here, you'll see this little check says peel off. This line here says you can copy it to other canvases. There's also a send the sticky note, and we'll talk about that in a minute. There's a set a due date, and then the edit. Okay, so you don't have to actually edit every time you want to change it. You can change the color, all of that, okay? So, okay. So here's our thing. So I want to go ahead. I want to schedule. This is my Jane Doe, and I'm going to organize all of Jane Doe's check-ins and everything on this canvas. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. That's my purpose of this canvas. So I've already created the Post-it, and I actually want to send this Post-it to Jane Doe and her family. So on your Post-it, you guys, actually first off, sorry, I want to set a due date. Now the cool thing is, I'm going to show you, it will link to your Google Calendar, which is awesome. So I want to set a due date. This due date is for the 30th. So set the due date for October 30th. And then I want to send this sticky note. I'm going to send this directly to Jane Doe and her learning coach and remind them about our appointment on October 30th at 1 o'clock. For practice sake today, type in your CCS Gmail address as the recipient. Type in your CCS email address and keep a copy. Because if you don't keep a copy, it literally sends the sticky note to them. Okay, so you want to make a copy so you have it here on your canvas. So I clicked on this little one, the third one that says send sticky note. If you click on it, it automatically pops up to this. So go ahead and type in your CCS email address. And keep a copy for yourself. And we're going to go ahead and quote and send this to Jane Doe and her family, okay? Or we're going to, so we're going to send whatever we need to our families. Does this remember emails that you've typed? I don't know, actually. So do families need to have Lino? No, because this is going to be sent directly to their email. So I'm going to go ahead and send it, and then I'm going to open mine, and we're going to look at it. Or you guys can go ahead and open your email and take a look at it. So this is Jane Doe's email. Don't look at my emails. Hold on. There we go. So Jane Doe's family is going to get an email that says this. Hello, Mr. Doe. I'm looking forward to our meeting to discuss Jane's progress and goals on October 30th at 1 o'clock. Please complete this form before we meet. Okay, so really cool. It goes straight to them. Yeah, for real, right? So I'm going to go back, though, to my Lino. There's another way you can use this. So Shannon showed us how it also says I put a sticky note on their canvas. Okay, great. You can, okay. So Shannon showed us how we can actually use it to stay organized and all of this. I was just looking at it, thinking of another way to use this is you can even use this by, Scholar or by, things to do. If you were to use it by Scholar, for instance, so I can say I can share this canvas with them, and I will, hold on, now I'm trying to remember how to do every single step, right? Hold on, let me go back to the PowerPoint because I'm pretty sure I put it there. Oh, so here's a couple things. Oh, that's merging it to your calendar. I'm looking at her.
going to interject. You can also do it based on your HR or each course or through IEPs. I'm not sure that I would do it for every single scholar that I have, because then some scholars won't have a lot of information and some scholars will have more. But you can organize it in different ways. I want to give credit to David, because he's the one that taught me how to do this a little over a year ago, and so I think he does it a lot with his IEPs, and he'll just he'll go ahead and whatever we put on those those Google Sheets, he'll copy and paste it and put it right on a sticky note so that he can see what's going on.
Yep, thanks, Shannon. And that's David Spink. He's our online science teacher. I wanted to also show you, and I will figure out the sharing feature because now I'm not remembering whatsoever. But you can also put down, you can also link videos. You can link documents, and pictures. So you can just choose a file from your computer for pictures. Here I've put in the YouTube video for navigating your gradebook. And then here's also, for myself too, for example, lately we've had a lot of requests to borrow computers from our online scholars, so I can have this just front and center. Here's the computer loan form. And then I can even, look at this, I can even send it straight from here to a scholar, to have them, to give them that computer loan form. So really, really helpful. Sister encounter. Yes. So let's go ahead and go through how to link it to our Gmail, calendars, our Google calendars. I wasn't saying it right. So when you, these are the directions, so I need to make them bigger because now I can't see them. Okay. So go back to, now I have to remember. Go back to the home. So right here where it says home in that upper right. Go back to home. I'm sorry if I'm sending you guys on a wild goose chase. And where did I, hold on, now where did I go? Profile, activity, preferences.
My groups? No.
Up here where it says preferences? No. Up here where it says preferences on the upper right. And you can do a couple things. So I have to put in my password. Oh, nope, I changed. Oh, never mind. Okay, don't know why. Okay, so over here, so go up to preferences up on the upper right, and then click on calendar. And it lets you subscribe with Google Calendar. And I think that was all you had to do. Let me double check my directions. Subscribe, and it should come up. So if you've set a date, so that Post-it was set for October 30th. Yep, sorry. I went up here to preferences. I went over here to calendar, and I clicked on calendar, and then I subscribe with Google Calendar. Preferences is up here, sorry, on the upper right. Am I still sharing my screen? Yeah. Upper right, it's like a little, it says my page, my groups, preferences, log out, help. So there's a ton that you can do. You can have your own, like Shannon said, you can do groups as well. So each group member has can add a Post-it and things like that. Still on the main one. Oh, hold on. It came on my calendar. Is there a way to put specific time? I thought there was. But let me look because I think we're going to probably run out of time, but let me look at their specific time. So Michelle, are you here still? If you go up to this upper right, it says J-Joe check-ins. Go to the first one has a little home, and it will take you back to this page. and then you go to Preferences, Calendar, and you can subscribe to Google Calendar. Now, the reason I was going to have you guys do this, and this is going to have to be for another day or on Workplace or something, is I thought it'd be really cool to show you how you can send the Post-it, have your families fill out that form. It's a Google form. It populates to, let me just show you, it populates to a Google Sheet, and the Google Sheet, then you run AutoCrate, and the directions are there, and the AutoCrate automatically fills in these fields for you. So then the sheet's already filled out for what the information you need before you have your parent meetings or your check-ins or things like that. So I can show you a completed one from Google, from AutoCrate, just to kind of give you a quick run through. So this is for Jane Doe. This is the stuff that I had them fill in that Google form. So the Google form says scholar's first name, last name, learning coach first name, last name, learning coach email, work sample submitted, yes or not yet, the month that we're checking in for, what is one exciting thing you want to share, what is a challenge you had, 3 things you want to accomplish next. So when I ran so they filled that out, the results came to the Google form, I ran AutoCrate, and it made this for me. I didn't have to do anything. All I have to do is type notes when I meet with them for my check-in. So all of that, what they wanted to do, is all here. So I'm excited to share that Jane has been completing her weekly calendar each week and is staying on pace. We are still having issues with workbooks loading. This is more online. Is there a way you can walk us through the process? And then what do they want to accomplish over the next between check-ins? Complete English language arts novel, sign up for music lessons, and make a tutoring session, make sure tutoring sessions are attended in November. And then during the meeting, this would just be meeting notes. The cool thing is you don't have to, this should already be populated by October 30th at 1 o'clock when you have your meeting with Jane and her learning coach. So for another time, we'll, kind of go from there. So next steps, because we're going to be running out of time here, right? Always. So next steps, hold on, my screen is taking a long time to load. Okay, hold on, I'm going to turn off my camera. It's slowing me down here. Okay, so next steps. What are we going to do from here? There's a couple things that I would like you guys to do. So here is the web links box. In our web links, there is, so the form is here. The form results are here. The check-in in AutoCrate doc, the parent check-in AutoCrate doc is here. The AutoCrate job aid is here. It's just screenshot by screenshot of the steps. This actual Google Slides presentation is linked here. And what I would love for you guys to do is, this is our Padlet for this presentation. I'm going to browse all of you guys to it right now. If you guys want, here's how to use Padlet. You go to the little plus sign, and then what I want us to do is called Keep the Discussion Going, right? So screenshot and share your Linoit canvases or share ideas on how to use it here. I'm going to also link this Padlet to Workplace, to our instructional services, and we will go from there. If anybody is interested on looking at the AutoCrate and how it can automatically populate those documents, just reach out to me and send me an email, and we can always meet in Google Hangouts. Yeah, I love AutoCrate. Also, FYI, I use it for the honor roll certificates, because you can set it up where it automatically it not only automatically creates, it creates a document from Google Docs, Google Slides, spreadsheets, anything. So I can make the awards into a Google slide, and then it auto populates all the information, and it can actually, and then it will actually send it automatically as a PDF. So it's really, it's pretty cool. So if anybody wants any more information on that, you just let me know. But I think this Linoit, thank you, Shannon, was fantastic. I think a lot of us were feeling overwhelmed. We don't want to be overwhelmed, and this is a great way to be. For the 1920. conference form. I don't know what that is.
Shopping list, what I have to do at home. You can create so many boards. Doesn't just, I mean, it's really a great tool.
And sorry, thank you, Shannon. And Kalpana, that is the parent-teacher conference form that you shared, that's literally where I got that template for us to look at. So, so for sure. I don't know if it works on the phone, but that would be something when you're working on Padlet, if you find that it does, take a screenshot of it and share it out with the rest of us. So keep that discussion going. And whatever you guys, with any technology, it's like having to play around with it and kind of, look and see, what else it does. This is just like a basic, like, here, this is a thing, try it out, and it has some really cool features. So if I find anything else, especially like if it links to the time or on a phone or things like that, I'll be adding it to that Padlet too. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. Have a wonderful afternoon. Enjoy the rest of our in-service day, and thanks for attending Working Smarter.